Okay, so now we're going to have a look into the media tab here, and you'll notice that I've already showed you there's a JW player list option. So we'll just click up here on the media, and you'll see here, get your normal media library here. We're going to go down to the player lists here. Now what this means is you can create playlists. Alright, so say for example you've got a series of videos that you want to create, or you might have a subject matter. For example, I'll create a WordPress videos playlist. I can create that there. I can create SEO videos. Create that there. I could create WP themes playlist as well. So what I've got here is a number of different playlists, and within those playlists you can assign, it says you can drag items from the media list. Well, I don't have any media in there yet, so I can't search for anything because I haven't added any new files yet. So what way you can do that is go up here and you can go add new. Now you can select different files. You can select, for example, I'm going to select this file here, which is the FLV test file. I'm just going to open that up there, and what it'll do, it'll upload that video to my media library. So if I go into the media library here, you'll see I've got an FLV test there. And so you can upload them if you like into your media library. If you don't want to do that, there are other options, and I'm going to show you those now. You can actually have videos hosted on your hosting server or another hosting service like I use, which is Amazon S3, and I have all my videos hosted there. So because I get a lot of file data transfer and I don't want to clog up my own my video, my hosting server that I run my blog on for. So the way you would do that is I'll go back down here to, let's have a look. We'll create a post, and I'll go add new post. And what you can do here is, for example, I'll call this WordPress videos, and what this will allow me to do now, at the moment you're probably wondering, how do I add a video to this page? So this is how you do it. I'll just put in this is a list of my videos. Okay, so the way you add a video to here is by going up to the Add Media option and clicking that. What you're going to see now is a number of 3 separate options that appear in your media, insert media pop-up, which never displayed before. It was only these ones. This is because they're unique to this plugin. You've got 3 options here. You can insert from a URL, you can add external media, and you can insert a playlist. So I'll take you through each one of those. Insert from URL. What this does is insert a link from another source. So let's say, for example, I want to add cleanup part 1 video. Okay. What I do is I grab the link. Now this is hosted on my Amazon S3 server. I'll just copy that, and I'll go back over here. I'll paste that URL, and I'll call this cleanup part 1, And what I can do is just insert that directly into the post down here in the bottom right hand corner. And I'll go and do that now just to show you what that looks like. So what it's done is it's just created a text link. Okay. As you'll see here, href, it's a standard href tag to a video to clean up part 1. So what that'll do is it won't display the video on the page in this particular option, but it creates a link to it. So for example, if you want to say download this video, right mouse click on this, you could do that here. I'll just publish it and I'll show you what I mean. Let's have a quick look over here, preview the changes. So as you can see, there's no video here, but what that option does, it gives you the option to create a text link. So I can click on that and it will open up the video in a separate page, or I can right mouse click and save link as. Okay, so that's one way you can insert a video. It's really inserting a video link here. Okay, but I just wanted to show you that because it's a feature of the plugin. Now the real deal is we want to add an actual video. So I want to add, say for example, I want to add external media to your library to embed with the player. This is what we want to do. So you can add a URL for the purpose of that too. So again, I'd go over here. I'll just be clear here. This one was for just inserting a URL text link. Okay. This one here is for adding external media, so external movies, to embed with the player. So that means it'll appear in your page when you post it. So the following types here, this is an example, MP4 video. So you've got a URL, which is a web link to where that video resides. So I have one of those here. I've got MP4 at the end of it, except it's on the Amazon S3 server. So I can add this here. So I'll just paste that in there by hitting Command C or Control C if you're on a Mac. Oh no, sorry, on a Windows machine. And I can add that to the library. Okay, so it's adding this to the gallery, to the My Media library. And it's giving me clean up the name of it. I can put a title in here. I'll call it Clean Up. Learn to spell David. Oh my lord. Clean Up Part 1. Okay, you can add other bits and pieces in here, description. You can select categories. That's because I've got the media category plugin option there. So you can add your own category here. I went through this plugin, which is a media category plugin, which allows you to create categories that you can't do by default in WordPress. But you can add a new category here. You can call it let me just say search categories. What do we got? I might use, let's have a look. Is it going to let me do it? I might select product. So it might not, this plugin might not work. The add new media plugin's not working with this plugin yet. So there might be an update I have to do. But you can add it to a category that is existing. So product 2 if I wanted to. Or I can just leave it as it is. You can also insert a thumbnail. So if I want a picture to appear, I can enter that thumbnail from my gallery. From here, if I uploaded it, or I can enter a URL to a thumbnail, which again means entering a link to an image on a web hosting server or an S3 server like this here. Okay. I can embed this video file using the default fallback player or the new player we just created when we started this. So what I want to do is I want to insert it with the JW player. and there it is there. Okay, if I go over here, it's created a short code which the JW player recognizes. It's got player 2 selected and it's got the media. So what I'll do is I'll update that there, and we'll go and have a look at that post. I'll just refresh it. Hang on, did I update that? Great. So what we're going to do is go... Hang on. Oh, okay. Hang on. I'll go and I'll preview the changes because it's cached then. I need to refresh the cache, so I'll just do that. There we go. So we've got the link, text link there, and then what we've got here is the JW player here. Now, if I had have uploaded a poster image, I would have an image over the top of this here, which would display when I click play. What I do is I get the video. And in this video, I'm going to take you through. When you roll your mouse over it, you get video controls. You can go full screen if you like. Because it's a free version, you will get the JW player icon displaying in the top right hand corner. If you don't want that to happen, then you just purchase one of the paid versions and you won't have that. Okay, so that's that way there. I want to go back in and do another version. Let's go add media, and let's go and grab another file, and I'm going to grab this one here, copy, and then I'm going to paste that in there. This is part 2. I'm going to add this to my library, and there we go. We can title it Cleanup Part 2. You can do captions, descriptions, categories if you wish, thumbnail. Again, I don't know, I'm just going to put a picture in there just so you can see it. It'll probably stretch it out across there. And then I'm just going to use that, and then new player 1, and then I'm going to insert that into the post, and I'm going to update that. And let's go and preview changes and see what happens. So there you have it. My thumbnail has appeared there because it's not the size of the video. Dimensions, that's why it's looking like that. But of course, you would create a thumbnail image that was the same size of the dimensions of your video, and then that would fill that up quite cleanly there. So what we've got there is a text link to a video, and we've got two videos inserted here using the player. Excuse me, the player, the JW player. Okay, welcome back, and now, okay. So let's go back and have a look at what else we can do. I want to add more media, and let's have a look and insert the playlist. You can pick a playlist here. Okay, so create playlist, and then you can add the playlist using whichever player you want. Okay, so you can create your playlist in the media section. Now actually I won't do that, I'll actually go and add stuff to this playlist first. So hang on, I'll cancel out of this. We'll go back to the media section, we'll go back to the playlists. I'm going to leave that page. So, okay, I've created the playlists, but what I have done, I haven't added any content to them because I didn't have any. Alright, so what I can do now is create a playlist, and the way you do that is, say I want to do just WordPress videos, I can add that by dragging it over. I can add this, and if I wanted to, I can add that as well. Okay, So now what I've done is I've created a playlist, and I think you can change the order of these by dragging them around, and I can save that playlist like that. Okay, and if I go into here, SEO videos, I could also add the same ones to that if I wanted to, and WordPress themes, I could add those videos to it. Notice that it removes the videos from the option here because I've already included them in here, so pretty smart stuff. So that's a playlist. So let me go and show you how to add those. So I'll go back to the posts, and we'll go back to that WordPress videos post, and I'll pop my cursor in there and hit enter. Then we'll go add media, we'll go insert the playlist, pick a playlist. I'm going to pick WordPress videos. You see it shows there 3 videos. I'm going to select that one, and then I'm going to select our new player there because that's the player I want to use to display these. Again, you can create multiple players, and then you can select the player you wish. For example, say for this example, you may want to use a player that doesn't show the controllers on it. You could have that in the drop down list here and choose that, and then these videos would display without the controllers on it, or with an option of auto start. Okay, so I'll insert this into the post. You'll see that's added that there, and it's called the playlist in the shortcode there. I'll just update that post there, and we will preview the changes. Let's have a look at what it's done. Okay, so we've got cleanup part 1. Hi, Dave here, and in this video I'm going to take you through just some initial cleanup. What I want to do in the next video is just go through here and remove all of this information in the right hand column, or they call, as we refer to it, as the sidebar. So I'll cover that in the next video. You see what it does? It automatically goes to the next video. Okay, welcome back, and now I'm going to continue on. And so that's what a playlist does. So if you wanted to have a landing page, and you wanted to have a sequence of videos to play one after the other, that's what that playlist function allows you to do. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. Oh, that's my little boy. And that's pretty much it for that player option there. So awesome plugin. Let's go back to the plugins there, and so that's that media categories plugin that I was using. It's not. I'll just deactivate that there. If I go back in here, yeah, so the categories have disappeared. Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. So I just undid that because that was that one that was I was talking about media categories, and it wouldn't let me create a new category on the fly there, obviously, because that's still got some updates to be done there. But that's the plugin, the JW Player 6 plugin for WordPress. That's the one I recommend using at the moment for adding videos into your WordPress blog. I guess in the next video, what I didn't do is actually show you how to include an FLV video. So I'll do that in the next video.